it bounds through the back of the end zone and be a touchdown. To throw, it's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. They're separate in the first drive. On the opening string of plays, the turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking up the football. They do everything. And I think this football game,
against the #1 rated pass defense. You've got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you've got to have a plan.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Run inside. It's Bemania. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks out the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Got it behind the line. It's Scott. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Let's talk for a second about NC State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
you ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off. Maybe get the ground game going. Maybe jumpstart this offense.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top-5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country. All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Running inside. It's Miller. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front that we saw in that last play.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys going motion in. You can understand safety's going to see that start and down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth again, but the long pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sudden defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting a pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture. Pre-snap to post-snap. Confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Absolute shank.
Hey, those stink. I tell you what, drive the field against a really, really good defense. You have an opportunity to get close. You got to capitalize on it now. Then we'll stay a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job.
Back on red contact, ready to start this drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. Quarterback making adjustments. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. play action. He's straight downfield. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Out of the crowd. They have a chance.
Is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you'll be hard to stop.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Great pass, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose yards on that one.
We're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for Rams.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Through the air, it's over. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time it was in the college.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to work guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was in that one.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
To the air, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll make the play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake on first down. Final time, lets it go. The short hand, it's Johnson. And they get him down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Demania. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Snagged out of the air. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
To the air, it's Washington. Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Run in the red zone, it's Scott. Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that have to think themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up. And they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again. To the air. It's Odom. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Syracuse right back at it.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built...
Breaks into the open.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
You're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Touchdown, Syracuse. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Misleading the half. Here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Using his legs and Scott. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And week 9, go time. So let's get down to business. A notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Iowa taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Hawkeyes trying to close out what would be one of the toughest wins of the season. And that's a big statement considering this team is already 6-1. Let's see if they have what it takes. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They get it out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's now up to 77 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Looks as if NC State has a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated
complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Demania.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Demania. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down to the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get...
Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them successfully.
There we go. It'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to...
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Odom. Still looking on the move. Complete to the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need...
The pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down. But what a way to finish this game. We reach the break. It's NC State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Move. The run inside. It's Scott. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. set of downs. Looking for room. It's got it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And some room to work. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Maybe a crease. Got some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
What a big-time run for this offensive physical run. Getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll race it to the
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing him in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. They've got so many different ways to hit you, from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
The ball squirts through the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Odom. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the safety stick. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room and tail between the legs. I like the fighting spirit.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they'll get the ball back, stopping it short of the first down.
And I get this. That's for Pride's sake. This game's over. You're down and you're trying to make drives. And sometimes you try to get no guys in the game. But this point right now, you're just fighting for pride. Just don't let them try to get any more to the test score.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. Read Nick Saban often said that players often respond better to loss if they listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and win. And maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.